This is your WW3 News. I think everyone has seen on the social media the most advanced American aircraft carrier in the world, nuclear powered, most sophisticated electronic systems, which is steaming towards the Mediterranean. Looks like it had a bit of a plumbing accident. All the bogs flooded out. All this shit and piss floating around. And you see the poor sailors mopping up the aftermath of this incident. I bet the Russians and Chinese are having a good old laugh. The most mighty superpower in the world, number one. That's a disadventure of this type, really. And can we really rely on Western, what you would call it, advanced military technology? Because some years ago, the class submarine Vanguard, which is nuclear powered, which is used current service in the Royal Navy, obviously carrying trident nuclear missiles, seem to have problems with the reactor shield, the screws super glued in, really. And how's it possible right to such a poor standard of repairs and overhauls of these vessels? You know, it's like the warships and the submarines of the old Soviet Union, which falls to pieces and absolutely does not work. Well, you can turn around and laugh at NATO's junk, really. And the most probably advanced stealth planes, the Raptor F-22, uses Chinese components. What else they're not telling us? Chinese electronic components as well as chips as well. Obviously it's a military secret regarding the electronic technology on board of these aircraft. But you've got to really think about, are they really reliable? These ships, these submarines, and let alone the 1 minute man missile system, which is over 60 years old, in case of need, which people, many will say, hopefully may not use it, but we're always coming towards that day it may be used. When the president gives the launch for these missiles to take off, will they really take off or yet remain in the silos and explode? You know, you can't trust a nuclear missile which is over 60 years old, can you really? And the first avant-garde class submarines, regarding their safety and reactor shielding, because there's been stories who served upon these vessels, one of the first ones in service, in years later had developed some type of cancer. probably due to the radiation of these non-protected reactors. I think it's all a question can we really trust Western military technology? And they tend to make fun out of Russians and Chinese. You know, it's not a laughable issue for the West, because if your military hardware from radar, warships, submarines, air defense systems and nuclear triage does not function the moment it should function, oh my God, you can wave that little white flag and surrender, because as soon as the adversary detect that our missiles are incoming on their side, Russia will just launch its missiles with the dead hand system. And that type of system, we know it exists, but how advanced it is, we do not know. It's a well-kept secret until now. Probably they know. And with this type of non-reliable military technology from the West, is it a really bright idea to challenge the two next superpowers of the world, Russia and China? I don't think it's a wise thing. If you don't have reliable and efficient defense systems, and they tend to fail when they are called online for duty, you know, you're better off, you know, using sticks and stones in this case. That won't do any much if you get nuked anyway.